Good morning from day, I think 6. It's our second to last day here on our honeymoon in Saint Lucia. It looks like it's going to be another cloudy day, but hoping that some sun peeks through the clouds today. CJ left bright and early this morning to jump on the golf shuttle. Sandals actually has a golf course here in Saint Lucia that's included with your stay. I think he just has to pay to rent the clubs and stuff, but our butler is going to set me up a spot at the pool, and I'm just going to have a relaxing, chill day at the pool, which sounds so nice. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think I'm going to brave the breakfast buffet by myself, which sounds a little scary because this is like a couples resort. So everyone is like in a couple, but my husband is golfing. So I think it's fine if I go eat at the breakfast buffet. Now that we've ate at most of the food options, I do like the options at the buffet better than the options that you can order for room service. I don't really know how that works, but I wish I could just order room service from the options at the buffet. But I'm going to get ready for a little pool day. We are going to head to eat some breakfast and just have a nice day of relaxing while CJ's golfing. If CJ gets some clips at the golf course, I'll include them in the vlog because I did ask him to film, but we'll see if he does. I just finished breakfast and I'm super excited because we have blue skies and sunshine, so I'm just waiting. Oh, there he is. I'm just waiting to meet up with my butler so he can show me my little pool spot. One of the best parts about having a butler is that they'll save you a spot at the pool or the beach, because I feel like people here wake up really early and save chairs, so it's nice when you tell your butler the day before what you want to do. So he saved me a spot at the lagoon pool, which is apparently like the longest pool in the Caribbean, and it's a lot more relaxing, not as crazy and loud. Not that the main pool is crazy and loud, but it's a lot more chill over there. So CJ's been liking the main pool, so we sit over here because they play games and they play music. But for my relaxing day while CJ's golfing, I'm going to hang out at the longest pool in the Caribbean. I'll kind of show you guys around. It's going to be very chill, but I'm very excited that the sun is out and to just rot in the sun all day. Just finished and got back to the resort from golf, so we're gonna meet at the little beachside bistro for lunch. I'm excited to hear his little golf review. He actually wasn't there as long as I thought he was gonna be, but it's so sunny, so we'll either go back to the pool spot and relax or find somewhere on the beach, but I'm excited for him to be back. Just had a yummy lunch, but I'm going to pass the camera to CJ for him to tell you about his golfing experience.
My golfing experience?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I guess here you can golf for free if you're staying at a Sandals resort.
They didn't have you book a tee time.
No tee times necessary. just show up and play, which is pretty cool. And then
Was the golf course nice?
the golf course is pretty nice. Greens were in very good condition. Fairways were nice and fluffy.
Could you see the water?
Couldn't see the ocean.
You did see a horse.
We saw some horse that were feeding on stuff.
And there was people from all 3 Sandals.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool.
But it was cool. A lot of friendly members bounces, like a lot of balls that would go out of bounds and just kick right back onto the fairway.
So you got your golf in, but now we are headed back to the pool spot to enjoy. And CJ's going to try and enjoy the chill pool.
Yep. As you'll see my sunburn.
It's very cute. He is sunburned, so he doesn't want to take his shirt off. I told him yesterday it was very cloudy, but the Saint Lucia sun is still very strong in the clouds. So we are headed back to our pool spot. Being lazy and rotting in the room for a little bit, but it looks like we might get a pretty sunset. We are going to the street party tonight, but I don't really feel like getting ready, and it's probably just going to be hot and busy, so I'll probably just put my hair up. But I think we're gonna go for a sunset swim. We ordered room service, and then it will be ready to get ready to go to the party. So let's go for a sunset swim. Is a little cloudy, but I think we're gonna go for it. I feel like you're only in Saint Lucia once for your honeymoon, so we have to do at least one sunset swim. Okay, I'm all ready for the street party. I've heard it's very busy and very hot, so I just went for comfortable, wearing this cute little Abercrombie dress. It's actually a romper and has shorts underneath, so it's super comfy, and it's like a linen material. And then honestly, we did the sunset dunk, and I just put my hair up because I know it's going to be hot. So this is the look of the night. I have no idea what to expect for this street party. If I'm being completely honest, I am a little nervous that it's going to be like overwhelming and busy. But if this is our only time in Saint Lucia, I feel like it just makes sense to take advantage of the local culture. I also know a lot of people have questions about this, so if you're thinking about going, you can watch this video and see if it makes you want to book the excursion. But we are just waiting for our room service to come. We decided to just do a room service dinner tonight, so it is super easy, eat in the room, and then at 7:30 we meet in the lobby for the shuttle to take us to the street party. If you didn't see yesterday's vlog, CJ had been talking about this before we even came on the trip. I think he saw a TikTok or something about the local street party. Whenever CJ travels, he always wants to like eat the local food, like go downtown and see like the culture that we're visiting. So this is very CJ. If it was up to me, I probably would just like stay on the resort and relax. I'm sure it's gonna be fun and really, really cool. But anyway, with Sandals, they have like a tour desk inside the resort, which is basically where you book all of your excursions. That's where we booked our other 2 excursions with. But in Saint Lucia, the beaches actually are private. I think there's like a law that a beach can't be private. So locals can walk on the beach and sell excursions, sell like souvenirs and sell stuff like that. So We met a guy on the beach who said it was $40 a person to take you to the local street party, and the reason, we don't know if this is true yet because we haven't gone, the reason that kind of sold us with him is because he said that when you book through them, it's basically like if you want to leave at any time, they have a car that can take you back. Where we heard with Sandals, it's like a one-time, like you can only leave when the Sandals bus leaves. So I don't know if that's true. We will see. But we are just waiting for our room service dinner, and then we are off to the Saint Lucia local Friday night street party. Made it back to our resort. Our butlers left us a little surprise, and then CJ got a chocolate cake. I just wanted to give a quick little review of our night if you're thinking about doing the street party. We just filmed a whole review over on TikTok, so I'm not gonna make CJ say the same thing over again. I'll just like repeat it. Two different opinions about the night, all good. My favorite part about the night was our cab driver told us that this is a 50-year-long tradition in Saint Lucia, and I think that's really cool that every Friday night they come together and it's just like a place for them to like let loose and have fun. Like my husband, CJ, and you want to party with the locals, you want to try the local food, like Caribbean music, and a true packed, busy street party, you will love it. It was really, really busy. You were like, I think I saw someone explain it as like you're packed as sardines. You are packed as sardines, and it is like a big crowd. CJ had so much fun, which I'm sure you can tell from the clips. As far as the excursion, so I'm sure you could just take a taxi to the party, but we ended up booking with a local on the beach that convinced CJ. He didn't need much convincing, I needed the true convincing to go. And we booked with them is because you get a specific tour guide that takes you to the party, and he is with you to help you deal with the locals and make sure that they're not overcharging you for drinks and stuff. I will note that when we were with him, like the beers and stuff was only like $3, which we didn't think was bad. And then he also would like tell us like what the popular local food was and who the good vendors were. So he was really, really great in the beginning. And then our group just kind of dispersed, and it just came to a point where I was getting tired. We didn't know anyone around us, and our guide was just like, also enjoying his Friday night and having fun, which we completely understand. So I'm thankful that we went back to the cab driver and he was really great and got us a ride back to our resort. Because I will say the main difference between booking this local guy on the beach versus booking with Sandals is Sandals takes you in a shuttle, drops you off, no guide. You kind of just explore the party on your own, which is fine. And then I think there's only one shuttle that takes you back. So we're only there about 3 hours, but it does go until 2 a.m. and I can't imagine being there for another 3 hours. So I'm glad that we ended up booking with the guy on the beach and they like safely got us a cab back to our resort, and now we are ending the night. CJ's perspective is he would recommend the event if you like to party, if you like to have fun. If you're more chill like me, it could be a little overwhelming and busy, but I'm glad that we got to go out and experience the Saint Lucia local culture and this really fun Friday night tradition. I'm getting really sad thinking about tomorrow being our last full day, and I can't believe how fast this week has gone. Tomorrow we are just going to soak up the sun. We have a couples massage, and we really are just going to enjoy our last day here and have a pretty chill day. And it'll probably be the last day of my honeymoon vlog series. So that's it for today's vlog. Make sure if you aren't subscribed, you subscribe for more vlogs. I'm excited to get home and edit all these videos and be able to look back on them forever because they're such special memories. But that is it for tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of our Saint Lucia honeymoon.